This video was brought to you by Elbilmek, ABRP, Stormberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? Today I'm going to do a quick static review of this Audi S6 e-tron. It's Avant, it's the station wagon. Unfortunately, I have very little time. We have different time slot and I got the last one. But okay, we're going to do a quick review to see how it is. By the way, this is a pre-production car. And to make things more interesting and faster, I have the assistant. It's Harald from Audi. He's the Harald boss. Yeah, it was an Eva. But okay, he doesn't need to say much, but let's start with the external. So let me see. Just gonna check here. Where are the wiper the nozzles? Okay, I'm not sure where they are. Okay, but we're gonna show you the front. So maybe Harald, if you can open the front for me. Man, this is a beautiful car. I mean, I'm Teslabjorn, but I have to say, man, I love sedans. I love station wagons. Oh, look at this. How big was the front again?
27 liters.
27 liters. 27 liters. You see, you can put stuff in there. Okay, it might not be able to fit a banana box, but still cables and minor luggage goes there. Here we have very practical, wiper placement, and then a washer fluid. And then the radar is supposed to be also heated, just like in the Q6. All right, and then also, let me see here, we have washer for the headlights and we have matrix lights here, and then this can be customized. All right, I think that's it in the front. And you see this time, there is no extra opening for the front. So now we can move maybe to the back and see. You can see on this side also, man, it's a beautiful car. Yeah. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, this is the pre-production, so we cannot open the chart port, but there's not too much to see there. Let me check here. Does it have chart? Yeah, of course. It has chart port on both sides. And then in the trunk, oh yeah, okay. This is the first Audi that has illuminated rings. Okay, let me see if I can get there. There. It will look like this at night. It's red. Yeah, S6. So I'm not going to talk too much about spec. You can find that online. Okay, Harald, if you can open the trunk, please. So, since this is the station wagon, we should have plenty of space. Can we also open up here, or how is that? Oh, I see. Okay, there's some stuff here, but if you remove this, you should be able to free up some space to put more luggage there. And then can this be removed, this lid? And does it go in two different levels, or how is that?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's only there.
Maybe, let's see. Yeah,
it seems like it.
Level.
Yeah, it seems like you can slide up there. Yeah, so you can choose, because if you have it like this, and if you try to fold it with the buttons here, it should give you a fairly flat floor. Wow, look at that. Okay, I'm not sure why that side is slightly higher than the other, but this is almost flat floor. Okay, I'm not sure why it is like that, but you can see here. Yeah, this is flatter than most cars I see. I think it might be because of the headrest. Maybe, kanskje hodestøtte popper litt ut og sånn. Or I don't know. Maybe, I bet it's a middle headrest.
This one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, nice. So that's how it is. And then, look. Did you see that? Soft close. Oh yeah. When your child is sleeping in the child seat, you just and then, all right, and here we have the tow hitch. So just press the button there, and then it comes out, and you just have to click it on. And you know, one competitor here is Tesla Model S. Model S can tow only 1,600 kilograms. The Audi, even the rear-wheel drive with the smallest battery, can tow 2,100 kilograms. All the models can do that. All right, and then we retract it like that, press the button, and then just push it away. Nice. Okay, so now Harald, if you can take up the seats again, please. I'm going to show you. I can take on this side. So what I'm going to do now is do a little guess. How many banana boxes can this take? I didn't bring the banana boxes today, but it's quite long, the trunk. I'm guessing maybe 8. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's not that boxy. Oh, I see, it has this solution. Where the heck have I seen it before? I think it was in another Audi. Yeah, so it has this cover, so when you close the trunk. Yeah, it blocks some of that. And also it has kick sensor. This car doesn't have it, but supposedly if you have your key fob here, it will project light on the ground somewhere where you're supposed to kick. Maybe some people at Audi, they have seen my videos where I try to kick desperately. I can't find the spot. Okay, so now let's try sit in the back seat. I need to get an impression. Oh, I see. Okay, you see, struggling slightly. This is the disadvantage of having a sedan or whatever station wagon and not an SUV. How is the seating here for me? We have, okay, maybe not the best comfort. I feel like the seat height is low-ish. This is what you get when you get a sedan, not SUV. I can at least put the seats, I can put the the feet slightly under the front seat, but not that much. This roof here can do the tint or whatever. You can go diffuse and you can have different levels of it. But I think this car cannot do that yet. The OS here is supposed to be like Q6, so you can watch my videos in the Q6. It's going to work more or less the same as that. So, and then headroom. Okay, I'm still 173 centimeter. I have roughly 1/5 of headroom. I think that's actually good. And look here, the panorama goes all the way here where your head is supposed to be. Nice. And then here we have the center console, folds down like this. We have 2 cup holders there, no table or anything. But then we should also have a ski opening. Yeah, of course. Look at that. German cars, they have ski opening. So it has a 40-20-40 split. And then I have to check also, what if someone needs to sit in the middle seat? Oh, okay, then you have slightly less space. Almost a fist, like 4 fingers. So this is of course a disadvantage, but you see that the side seats, they sink slightly lower. And then, oh, wait. Oh, Daddy Bjørn approved, yeah. Isofix. Okay, and then we try door closing sound. Soft close. Okay, Bang & Olufsen. This is nice. Well, actually, this is plastic, hard plastic. I would prefer it to be something more rubberized or softer than just hard plastic here. That gave me a slightly wrong impression. Yeah, but we have air vents here that can be adjusted. This is for the securing. Okay, let's get out of here and let me show you what it looks like. The seats. Looks nice. Okay, and then over on this side. So now Audi goes back to the virtual mirror. So you can get the mirror camera there. This car doesn't have it. And supposedly you can also fold it in. Didn't know it poked out that much. And then they have changed the design, so the camera will be here if you have it, and it's higher up than before. The fat e-tron had it lower, so you should have it on a better position. Oh man, you know, the Bang & Olufsen I heard in the Q6 was wonderful, and I suspect that in the S6 here is also going to be equally wonderful. And then here, can we adjust some? Oh no, this is, I forgot. This is the breadcrumb collector. You adjust this manually, but you have it. Many cars doesn't have this. And then for all the daddies out there, you also have Isofix in the front. Man, I can't wait to put a Norris T2 here so that Isabella can sit in the front seat and actually, yeah, forward-facing child seat with airbag, and she can actually enjoy the view here. Nice, okay. Do we have any, wait, I'm looking for memory. I can't see any memory buttons there, but let me get over to the driver's seat. Oh yeah, man, once you get used to soft close, then there's no way back. Yeah, so this just happened to be the S6 Avant e-tron cutter, and then it blinks at you because we have the lights on. So you also have, okay, let's get inside. You also have this cluster here, this button cluster, just like in the SQ6 or the Q6. And then I think there's supposed to be a button here. And you see there is the virtual mirror. I'm not a fan of it. I would probably spec it without the virtual mirrors. But yeah, okay, whatever. Let me see. Here, 2 USB-C, 12 watt. They have the smokers package. Oh, gee. Yeah, I don't know if I should put it in and then wait for it to click out and then I touch this. Yeah, as a childhood, it has burned into my memory. Okay, we have wireless charging pad here. You know, the interior here looks very much like the SQ6 or the Q6 I tried. It looks very similar. Here we have the emergency stop button. I don't know what the heck it is. But this can also be adjusted, you see. Let me see, sorry, I had to do it like this. But it cannot be extended, it can just be adjusted up in several levels. But it has some kind of fabric here, not leather. Wait, I would prefer to have some leather. Okay, it doesn't have to be like animal leather, but there's vegan leather. So this has this leather theme on it, okay. And then here, just checking. Yeah, okay, not too much to show there. Steering wheel, wow. I feel like the steering wheel, was it like this in the S6? Probably the Q6, I mean. Okay, but let me check one last thing before I end it. Yeah, here we have, wait, can I just, here, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, there. Wait, there. I will then adjust it in the lowest position because that's how I think tall people want to have it. Now I have it in the lowest position and then we try the headroom. Plenty of headroom. Yeah, over 1 fist of headroom here. So plenty of space at least. But then, yeah, the car is fairly long. It's around 4.9 meters long. So that was just a short first impression. Eventually I'm going to borrow the car. We're going to do everything. 1,000 kilometer challenge, banana box, range test. And this car also, a quick spec, it comes in 100 kilowatt hour with 95 kilowatt hour net, and then around 84 something kilowatt hour with 75 kilowatt hour net capacity. And even the small battery, you get roughly 600 kilometers of range. So, and the price is around 650k NOK and up. So in comparison, you know, even the beefiest S6 costs 100,000 NOK less than the Model S long range. So in my opinion, I think this is a better car. Okay, I'm standing here in the Audi department, but if you know Model S and you know Audi, you know, it's going to be a game changer. But eventually we need to test the car. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.